Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Judicials offense takes the field to start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
This offense has it with really good field position. Using his legs, it's Smothers. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Calls his own number. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
Fields the punt, wants to make a play. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. On the ground, it's Smothers. Makes him talk to the hand. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. He's got it on the right. Looks as if NC State has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Rushes on him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. Shakes off the defender. Got a little space. There he goes. Touchdown, Wolfpack. He would not be denied.
One thing this team has shown really this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Vanderbilt is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jay Cutler, this might not be over just yet.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back.
Start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Touchdown, NC State! And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll start the drive. Read option left. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. This is a designed run. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Give to the fullback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. To the ground with the back. Running into the open space. Breaks away on the left. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Man, what an opening quarter for this offense. They've got it again, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And now this offense will take the field again. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Complete to the left. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Using his feet. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Judicials are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. With the catch, it's Smothers. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their 1st punt of the afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. The give to the back. Oh, it gives him the tough, stiff arm.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Sticks it in his belly. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff to the fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. He'll do it himself. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. He'll ride his man on the option. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Holds and fires complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, running back gets to give. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the grab.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
The option look. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Judicials will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. I'm not sure if he could have kicked it farther by using his knee, but it's not exactly the longest punt. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's past the 30. Made a defender miss. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Judicials with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The give to the fullback. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And this offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Pulls it in. It's Anderson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Back to throw. It's Bailey. Unloads it left. That's reeled in. It's Rodgers. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Using his legs, it's Smothers. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Third and goal, where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
The Judicials will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. To the air, it's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Anderson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Green. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Creates a little space. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They'll try the counter. He breaks a tackle. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. Hauls it in. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Bailey. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
And this one is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. A run for the quarterback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the handoff. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Judicials come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Now on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. To throw, it's Bailey. Got his man in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. Off the play fake. He's going for the big play. He's got it down the left side. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Got enough space. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Illinois has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 27 to Duke. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off play action. Flips it out in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He stopped at the 15, not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. The Judicials decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. A fair catch is called for. It'll give him great field position. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Leaves it with the back. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Sends it back in motion. On the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. Hunting a first down, running the read to the left. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the first down and wants more.
And another
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to run, it Smothers. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Toss to the outside. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll toss it. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Trying to surge it in. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They want to run this quarterback. Touchdown, NC State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Here comes the option. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Motion from the back. The give to the big fullback. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires one high and deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Power football with the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The give to the tailback. Oh, what a move. Turning it on. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Runs through a tackle.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
A first down run on the doorstep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. He's got it and still on his feet. They got him the football, but he could not convert. It'll be 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Absolutely center cut. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Leaves it with the running back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Judicials can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. On the option, he'll do it himself. Plows through the defense.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll run the option. The pitch. He has the first and still on his feet. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's made. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from it.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.